Hello, everybody. Hang up on Dean really quick. I can hear him clicking in the background. Hello, everybody. Hang up on Dean really quick. I can hear him clicking in the background. Hello, everybody. Okay. Let me mute my YouTube channel really quick. Okay. That way I can see the chat. I'm having problems texting in my YouTube. Hi, Tony. I'll grab you. I'm going to star people as they come in. I'm going solo today. Dean is in the background in the chat, as you can see. He's drying and just kicking back today. He's on his break between the end of school year and summer school. So he is doing a fundraising through his channel website, and I don't have the link in mine for him. He has a Amazon wish list for teaching supplies if anybody wants to help him out with gathering new teaching supplies. He's changing grades this year from 4th grade to 1st grade. I think he's going to have a blast. I read on it. I think he's going to absolutely love teaching 1st grade. And so congratulations to Dean for the change of grades in school. He didn't choose it, but he was like, because he's been teaching 4th grade for the last few years. Hi, Crystal. Oh, welcome to my channel. You're new to my channel. I'm starring people as I go through. I do general readings. I'm going to do 5-card draws and oracles today. Normally, Dean from Secrets of the Red Moon joins me. We're working partners together, so we do most of our programming together, but we do solo programs too. Hi, Snow Wolf. I'm glad you saw it because I forgot to give you a text. So I'm glad you joined me, Snow Wolf. I'll add you to the list. And so I'm just running solo today. I'm a little bit of a chatty Kathy, as people that come in will tell you. Don't mind me. Anyways, yeah, there's his link for his Amazon in the chat. Thank you, Dean. And then I'm requesting $5 donations or whatever you can afford if you want to help out my channel. I also still have a GoFundMe. People that are new to the channel. We've had some very, very serious medical problems this year. Had a ruptured bowel, ruptured stomach, massive surgery over Christmas. I racked up some pretty hefty doctor bills. I'm also recovering from a 3-4 year stint of vascular surgery in my legs that I've had to restore and do reconstructive surgery on my legs so I don't lose it. Keeping the leg. I'm getting more feeling back, which is painful, which I'm discovering is painful, which is sort of funny in a way. I guess the pain that comes with the feeling that I'm getting restored is just to let me know, hey, it's there still. And yes, you can feel it. So, but anyways, I do have a GoFundMe account. The links are in my drop-down menu if you want to help out. If somebody wants to read me, I'm going to start opening up personal readings. As I go, I'm really bad about emails. Like I said, if you're on Facebook and you have Messenger, click on the Messenger, do a friend request. Tell me what your screen name is, if it's different than your username on Facebook, so I know who you are. Because if I don't know who you are, I will not add you to the list. I'm really bad with emails. So my email is listed in my channel screen too, I think, someplace. It's got it like tarot333@gmail.com. I hate emails only because I worked in an email-driven world. And so I would, at work, I was getting anywhere from 100 to 200 emails a day that you have to respond to while you're trying to get everything else done. So I try to ignore my emails as much as possible. Anybody that knows me if they want to talk to me, just send me a quick short message on Messenger, and if I'm available, I will respond. And I always have my phone with me, so I see the Messenger messages as they come if I'm more apt to respond to that. Anyways, so we are doing 5 by card draws today, and I will be pulling oracle cards out of my favorite oracle deck, which is the Postcards from Heaven, which those of you that follow know. I also will pull surrender cards, whichever my guides direct me to. I do channel while I read, so as I'm shifting in and out of my channel, I can't always see the chat because the words just look like alphabet to me, and I can't decipher it until I'm completely back out of that channel. So I have to break the channel periodically. So it'll make my responding sometimes a little difficult, but I will try to keep up with the chat. Plus, I have vision problems, to be honest. I've lost partial sight in my right eye from a eye stroke of all things. And hi, Casey. Did you reach out to me, Casey? Because I haven't checked looking for you yet. Maybe you may have found the wrong person. Literally, the icon that's on my computer, I have really short red hair, a little pixie cut, wearing a dark purple t-shirt under Kathy Stafford, Kathy Stafford. That will be the correct one. The other one looks like a gold slot machine. That's an old dead account. I've tried to close it out. For some reason, it will not shut down. But I don't use that account. I don't respond to that account. I know a lot of people click on it. But I never look at that one. I don't actually use my Facebook account all that much. So if you follow me on Facebook, you may or may not ever see me type on there. I usually track family members on Facebook, keep up with family gossip. But other than that, I'm really not a big Facebook chatter. I do have an Instagram account. I have some pictures of some of the quilts I do. I'm a quilter. I haven't been quilting for the last about year and a half because I've got my long arm is put away now. It was just taking up a lot of space because to open up to a queen or a king, it takes a 16-foot room, which I don't have right now. So if I open it up, I have to put it in my dining room, and my husband hates it out in the open because, yeah, I'm a cluttery sewer. Everything becomes a workstation, and don't touch my workstation when I'm in the middle of a project. But anyways, that's my little quirky things. But if you want to see some of the quilts I've made over the years, tons of them on my Instagram. And when I quilt, it's very artistic for me. I create quilts, I create designs, and most of them end up at my grandchildren's house, or I've sold a few, but I prefer not. I don't like the pressure of somebody ordering wanting something specific and then having to meet every single, people get really, really, really picky. I have a friend that's a seamstress and that she does alterations, and there's just no way I could work with the pressure and then the nitpicking, and it's just like, it's just way too much. I sew for me when I sew. I've been sewing since I was about 8 years old, so sort of a lifetime thing. I also love to cook and anything creative, anything I can create. I'm a Pisces, so it's creative gesture all around. But anyways, if you want to reach out to me, Cass, I do want to talk to you, so we do need to connect. And if you go on while we're online and try to connect to my Facebook, it will pop up on my phone. My phone's sitting right in front of me. I should see it. When you hit the messenger, just send a little message. Hey, it's me, and I'll call you after the show via Facebook, via messenger. We can actually talk face to face or just with the handset if you want. Anyways, let's see. I'm going to pull a card for the entire group while people are coming into the room. It's a beautiful day today here in Central California. I'm in the Central Valley, halfway between Fresno and Bakersfield, of all places. And we are hitting the, what is it? It is supposed to be 85 today, and it's already 83 out, and it's 2 o'clock here. So my hair, as everybody's known, I've been growing it out since December. I had it cut about 2 inches all over and a little pixie cut. This is I've trimmed it a couple of times, but you can actually watch my hair growing. It's amazing me how fast it's growing out. But since it's not rainy and no humidity in the air, my hair is now straight, because that's what my hair does when it's dry out. Hey JR, how are you doing? Let me add you to the list. Yeah. I'm having problems texting on my YouTube side because I put a couple of texts in and it said error. So I don't know why it's erroring me. I'm subscribed to my own channel, so it should be going through, but it didn't. So, oh well. So if I do, it's going to be a delayed response, and hopefully it'll post across from my StreamYard, because I'm running off StreamYard. Okay, the first card I'm pulling for the entire group is Unlocking Your Magic. Hey, this is a new category. And it says, dearest you, going through the extra mile to achieve your dreams and putting in some overtime will reap big rewards. Now is the time for you to act and stir up some energy and put those plans into action. There are many windows of opportunity that are open but close quickly when you don't take the risk and go for it. Today, be confident that your hard work will pay off, and you'll feel that satisfaction and fulfillment of reaching your desire and outcome. It might turn out even better than you expected. Isn't that amazing? Remember, however much work you're willing to put in will be matched in tenfold on our end. Everyone over here is rooting for you to win the game of life. So just do it. Loving you so, so much. Hey, I love this card. Dean's drying roses right now. He's in the mood to sketch. I get like that too. I get in the mood to do art and design. I'm working on some programming stuff, bouncing it in my head, doing program outlines. I don't literally sit down and write my programs out. I just sort of, this is what I want to cover, bullet point, then topic line it. I just sort of like an outline you do when you're going to do a report, except for I don't write the report. The report flow on its own and comes through spirit. Anyways, I love these cards, and I will be pulling them throughout the day. And if I miss somebody and you want a card, hey, give me a heads up. I'm going to run my finger down so I can get to my start ones here. Lost my YouTube. Okay. I'm just going to go in the order in which people came in the room, because it's going to be easiest for me to keep track that way since I'm running on my own. And the first one that I found in the chat was Tony W. And hi, Tony. I'm glad to see you. I was going to tell you, Tony, that last reading, that man I saw, I actually dreamt about him before you came in the chat a week or two ago. I dreamt about you meeting him in some kind of a park setting. It was a really pretty park, big trees, and I don't know if you have one like that around you, but hey, you might hang out in the park. Something was going on. It was some kind of event. I don't know if it was a community event or something. People gathered in the park, and it was social, and all kinds of people from town, and he was not in uniform, but I do think it was the cop, because when you asked me if he was a police officer, I heard a big yes on that. So don't know, just letting you know out there. Anyways, Tony is the first one up in the room, and I'm going to use my Awaken deck. This is a new deck I have. It's basically a modernized water right deck. that I ordered. My little splurge this month. I haven't been able to buy cards in a while, so it caught my eye, and I thought, why not? And since this deck is sort of stiff, I'm going to randomly draw them out of a spread of cards on my table, because they're not very slick and they're hard to pick up. Well, it's showing me right now you've been going through a little bit of a battle, or I get the Four of Swords. This is your reflection after a battle or a journey. It's usually a battle in white or right, and you're taking the time to rest. You've survived the event, the war, the action, whatever was going on in the past, and you're in contemplation now. You're working over what I learned from that, what I achieved from that, all that, and you're in contemplation. So you're just getting rebalanced, refocused. This is sort of a form of meditation, and reflection um, on the direction that you took during this particular event and where it's going to lead to you next. So it's part of that planning your future, planning, and reflecting on the good things you've done, the mistakes you've done, how to change that, how to let go of those things that aren't serving you, the lessons you've learned in that process. The next card out is the Devil, and my guides are saying this Devil is that suppression that somebody's put towards you, or somebody maybe suggesting that you're trying to control you, be your little puppet master, and tell you what you should do and how you should go about doing it, things like that. No, this is the part of the lessons you've learned is you just stand in your own energy. You don't want somebody else just making decisions for you. You are in power of your own future, your own destiny, and you don't need somebody to just suppress you and tell you you're less than, you're not capable enough, or wanting you to come and do all the work for them. So this is you standing in your energy. This is you rejecting that devil energy, that control type issue, knowing that doesn't serve you. You're a very strong, independent woman, and you can make those choices and decisions yourself. You're the one that's in control of your own destiny. I think you always take that stand to tell you the truth. You also have great insight. The next card up in the center of the reading is the Seven of Cups. This Seven of Cups is your ability to see your future, to imagine, to create what you want out of life, what your destiny is. You fill your cup with all the baubles, all your wishes and dreams. This is an emotional thing. It's part of you. It's part of your essence. It's where you're wanting to move in life. And you do know how to use your imagination. You know how to see what you want and make it happen. And this is part of this process that you have a tendency to do. It's always foreseeing where you want to take yourself in life. And I think it's a great attribute, because when you take control and you set out what you want, your focus, you get justice in that. You find balance in your life. You earn what you get, and you put that effort in. I feel like my guides are telling me you are a strong, hardworking woman. You put yourself into everything you do to the point of perfection. You are a bit of a perfectionist. You're a bit of a workaholic. I am too. Nothing's wrong with that. Just stop once in a while and pamper yourself and remember to breathe, because we can get overwhelmed. Remember to take the time to take care of yourself. Stop and have that cup of coffee and relax and enjoy life along the way. And everything's not work. You have children, you have family, you have dreams, and you will get all those, but you won't achieve those if you're constantly 100% dedicating yourself to nothing but work. You need to remember to enjoy the ride, enjoy the journey along the way. Stop and smell the roses. And that makes you the Queen of Cups. You're an emotional queen. You're a strong queen. You're a nurturer. You got things hidden in your cup. You got little secrets there that serve you, that are going to help you move forward in this journey. You got strength and power. So, stand in that beautiful energy, that water energy, that creativity that you have that helps move you forward. And you're the one that's in control of your destiny. Underneath, my favorite card, the card I live by, the cards my guides have dedicated to me. I think I dream about this card too. They show me images of this card. Every single version I've ever seen, but I swear they send them to me in my head. Temperance. Be patient, be temperate. Don't rush through things to get to the end. Work your way through gently. Pamper yourself. Take care of yourself. If you're sick, take the time to heal. You can't help others if you're not well enough to help yourself. So remember to take care of yourself. Focus. You also have the moon card. Those are working on some of that shadow work, things that have maybe come up in the past that you buried a little bit. Work on that shadow work. Make those negative things positive, those little secrets that you might have yourself. You don't have to share them with the world, but you need to work on them to help you move forward. Also, High Priestess, this is you working in your highest self. Your highest self knows the direction which you're going. Trust your intuition. Trust your higher self. Trust your guides. They're part of your higher self. That little voice inside that you hear talking to you. Those are your guides. Listen, they're giving you messages, and they are help guiding you along the way, because everything's moving quickly. And so as you're going through this journey, everything's just like falling into place. Click, 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 click. I think you've been on a pretty good track of getting through school, changing jobs, getting life back together, and achieving, and enjoy that. Because if you don't take the time for that temperance, you'll end up with burdens, and you don't want these burdens on your back. So blessings. And oh yeah, here's that Two of Cups. That person coming into your life keeps on showing up. So watch out for them. Don't go seeking it. He will find you and approach you. I keep on seeing him, and you know him. You've met him. He's going to approach you, talk to you, and go from there. So blessings to you, Tony. And I hope that resonates. And hey, hugger, greeter, TK, Teresa. Keep on changing your name. Let me go in and grab her really quick. And I know who she is. Dean is here with us. He is in the chat. Yeah, Dean, stop and smell the roses. He's making paper roses right now. He's a pretty good artist. He doesn't normally draw flowers, as he reminded me. But they look good to me. Oops, I meant to star you. Sorry about that. I'm working down my list. And the next person on the list is Crystal. She's new to our program, so welcome to the program. And let's get you up there. I'm going to do a quick shuffle so I'm not grabbing the same cards constantly. Even though I'm spreading them out, it's funny they cluster together sometimes. And I always think it's weird when I pull the same cards for two people in a row and they'll be reversed, and I've shuffled. I guess sometimes those messages go through. Oh yeah, Tony, I was going to pull you a card really quick. This one's for Tony. Let's see. The theme is you're magical. It says, what is true for you? You can be impeccable with your words. Sure you can. long as you are not used to manipulating others. The truth can set everyone free. Let go of the results. Let go of your fears and allow your truth to empower you and others. This will set into motion the kind of change that will be supportive of you and loving and all kinds of prosperous. Okay, I had a hard time with that word. Sorry. It's the way it's spelled. That my head wasn't unshuffling the word. This is not the time to compromise, hide your truth from others. Whatever it is you want, go for it. Be clear, and your motives especially will be yourself. You will be so happy you did. This is a time where you will tap into your power of co-creation and manifest your best life. Scenario reading, your manifestation. Doesn't that feel amazing? And the results miraculous. When you tell the truth and ask the same of others, you can learn a lot from life's bountiful lessons and achieve dreams. Love you always. So I love that card. That's a great card. And of course, hearing the cards, if it resonates with you, you were meant to hear it. So just because I pull it for one person doesn't mean it's not for everybody out there. I know I will pull cards for people and go, I swear I pulled that for myself. But sometimes Spirit wants us to hear more than one message a day. And this reading is for Crystal Pickett. That's funny. My daughter's name is Crystal. And my mother-in-law's maiden name was Pickett. Okay, it looks like there's a double in here. Okay. Looks like you're coming from some pretty great energy this week. Right off the bat, in the near future, you've had a recent victory, something that you've been successful in moving forward, and that is followed by judgment. So this is where you're coming from is a victory and a judgment. It's not being judgmental on somebody, or you could have won a legal battle or a legal issue or something like that. I don't know, but it's something that you came out on top of, something you have achieved successfully in victory, which is a beautiful thing. You're working in partnership with somebody, but there is some burdens behind it because the burden came in out with this card sitting behind it. So the partnerships in which you're working in, this could be a marriage, this could be co-workers, this could be something you're working through, but there is some burdens that you're working through with that. But I'm seeing that everything's working out, because the next card in the reading is justice. Justice is balance. Justice is, I liked it that the judgment and the justice are surrounding you in this partnership and some of these burdens, because it's telling me that you're going to find that balance in whatever situation you're in, and it's going to balance itself out. The truth's going to come out. She's holding the sword in her hand, which is a sign of truth, and justice, blind justice. That balance that we get it as we go through. You could be going through a legal issue, even possibly a divorce. I don't know, but things are going to balance out. They're going to balance out fairly, and it's going to be working out. There are options coming your way. Don't overlook options they're giving you with the Four of Cups. Sometimes this card represents somebody that's not taking an offer that's being offered to them. Follow your heart when offers and opportunities come your way, because You may be turning down an offer that is in your best interest. So take the time to not just disregard the offers and things coming towards you, but to contemplate um, what you have before you, the 3 cups before you, and the offers that are coming from above. It may be something very good. So don't disregard the offers as they come in, because you don't want that. You know, think about it before you make a decision, and then follow your heart. Your heart's going to lead you. Listen to your guides. Your guides will give you messages. The offers don't come out of the blue all the time. And sometimes they're absolutely, utterly ridiculous. And sometimes they're absolutely better for you than you think. So before you disregard offers coming your way, do take a look at them. The underlying cards of the reading that are supporting what's going on right now in this transition for you is you have been in battle and you have the 7 of Wands. You are rising above that. You're taking your power and you're rising above that. And you're warding off those that have been in offense of you. So that's showing your strength, your ability to rise above. Wands are always action cards. You're taking action. You're taking a stand, and you're looking at your best interest in these battles. You've got the sun shining on you. So the decisions that are making, this is one of the best cards in the thing. The sun is shining on you. It's illuminating your future. It's telling you, yes, you're going in the right direction. And this is going to create an ending and a new beginning with the death card. This death is never literal. Death, you got to get a certain order of cards for this to be literal. And if I got them, I wouldn't be telling you you're dying. So, because I don't do that. But this is the ending of something and the beginning of something anew. And so enjoy this transition period that you're going through, because you are going to great things. And it is 2 2 2s. You got twos, a lot of twos representing here. It is moving you into, I'm going to pull, they came up together, into balance, new partnerships or new love interests. So coming your way. So congratulations on that. Just enjoy the ride. Watch for the new opportunities coming, the changes coming. You got positive new changes, endings, and new beginnings coming this way. And you're coming out on the fair end of the stick with opportunities, making this a present. So blessings to you. I hope that resonates. Let me pull you a message from Spirit. I also was told to pull you a surrender card. I love these cards too. They're really neat. It says, surrender to stress. You all need to surrender to that stress. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go, and you can come back and be centered. So blessings to you on that. Surrender to the desire to control people. This card came out with it. Crazy card. It says, being over controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. So I think those go hand in hand. The stress, being over controlling, you need to just take some time, take a breath, and relax and allow things to just unwind and happen. I will pull a postcard for you too. I love these, and the messages are always so great. The theme of the postcard is, you are beautiful. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, you share brightly. Huh? Another new category I haven't seen. It says, dearest you, all of your prayers are heard and mirrored back to you from the unseen realms. Be grateful, praise things before they manifest, and always ask for the highest good when you plead and beg. That will bring you only more reason to plead and beg. Instead, offer your prayers to sacrifice. to sacred gifts as a testament to your faith in the higher power. Open up and let spirits move through you and confront you. Add meditation as a way to become empty so you will be ready to be filled with inspiration, infamies, and peace, understanding, and joy. In this moment, your prayers are being answered for the highest good for both you and all life. Sometimes what you pray for is not supposed to happen for you, and your prayers will be answered in surprising ways. At a moment when we are listening intently your prayers and want you to know that your highest good is our priority. All is well. I always like the way Johnny says, sometimes you pray for it. The answer isn't always yes. Sometimes you're going to know because sometimes we're not being realistic within our prayers. But yes, our guides and our higher selves take care of us. And just because you're really wanting some outcome doesn't mean that that's the best outcome for you or those around you. Sometimes it leads you in a completely whole new direction. So I think those are beautiful cards. I hope that resonates with you. And thank you for joining us today. I do appreciate doing the reading for you. Next is, let me clear my list here, Snow Wolf. Oops, I clicked you off. Sorry. What happened here? Okay, well, it says Crystal. I can't take her off because I clicked it off and it didn't make it disappear. Hide the current comment. Oh, there it goes. Okay, Snow Wolf. He's a very good friend of mine. Pull you some cards, general reading. Your brother's here, and he says, "Hi, bro." You're not listening. He must be around you and trying to say something to you. So I heard this. You're not listening. So I don't know what's going on today. We'll talk later. Figure out what's going on. I love your brother's energy, though. Haven't talked to him in a while. Let's see what comes up on the cards here for you. The underneath card of the reading is Victory with the Six of Wands, followed by the Wheel of Fortune. So you are following your current destiny. The Ace of Wands, that yes, yes, yes card. God's on your side. That's action card. Oh, underneath that is the stars. Wow, look at this power run. Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Wands, and the stars. Let's get some major arcana going there for you. And the Seven of Pentacles. Your hard work and labor is going to pay off. Wow, love that. Well, I'm getting you're standing in that King of Cups energy, that water energy. That's your strength, your emotion, your ability to cope with emotion. You're a good nurturer. You're a good caretaker, and you're living in that power. That's followed by that Five of Cups. You're looking at some things in the past. You do a little crying over the spilt milk, but remember, you got two cups sitting right. You're facing the sun, you're facing the light, and you are moving forward. Like it or not, you're achieving your goals, and you still have two cups upright, so you are moving forward. In the center of the reading is that Queen of Wands, that strength, that fire energy. She is also a good, strong mother. I love the black cat. Me and my cats. Beautiful black cat. She holds, um, I'm thinking Ukraine. I'm seeing the sunflower, and they plant sunflowers in Ukraine. It's that life, and I know you have some of that in your background. So you've got that sunflower, which will feed the birds, feed people. Um, that nurturing joy that you have, that strength. It's also to take action cards, that knowledge, that learning that you have. You are moving into calmer waters. And this has been a, a crazy journey, but you're moving out of the ruffly waves of those waters and you're moving to calmer shores. I think change is coming. It's coming good because you're leaving a period of your life where you feel like you've been in a tower moment, but you're surviving. You've survived that. You're moving out of that. I mean, you jumped from the burning building. The building's still got a good foundation, and it's not your tower moment anymore. I'm hearing no. You're coming out of this tower moment. I'm gonna pull a couple cards to clarify that tower for you. See what spirit wants to know you to know about the tower. The lovers, partnership. Give me one more card. These cards stick together a lot. Oh, my deck has 2 lovers. The lovers, from sleepless nights to the lovers. So I think you got new partnerships moving into your realm. You've had a lot of sleepless nights about your love life or partnerships with other people or having other people in your life. But it looks like you're surrounded by people who love you. And I don't know, maybe you're meeting that special somebody. Or you're being led to that special somebody. We'll have to look at that a little deeper later. But wow, beautiful, because the underlying cards of this reading were great. You've got, like I said, that 6 of Wands, victory, followed by life path, positive card of major arcana, the Ace of Wands saying, yes, you are in an active, you're in your fire energy, that Aries energy, that fire. You are moving forward and it's very positive life track. You got the stars. Your wishes are being fulfilled. It's positive. And what you have reaped, you will sow, and you are sowing those coins now. It's coming to fruition for you. So blessings to you, Snow Wolf. And we will catch up in a little while. And the next person on my list is Casey. Oh, I need to grab a postcard for Snow Wolf too. What is a message? Let's see. Maybe your brother wants to pick a card. What's going to be? He said, I like this one. Love your dreams. Dear you, human beings spend a huge percentage of life asleep, not just in bed, but kind of where they forget they are spiritual, immoral beings taking a temporary human form. It is not yours. It is not your fault. Everyone suffers from spiritual amnesia once in a while. As you develop an identity and ego, you begin to see through the eyes of a small self and have less connection with your soul self. You may not recognize this is going on, but you sure can feel it. Excuse me. We are here to remind you to look through your soul's eyes and see the magic is everywhere. Infinite potential lies in spirit. who is teaming with you to fulfill the contract you made with the contribution to your evolution of your whole world. Wake up and remember, all the help you need is orchestrated in an invisible realm. Your mind in alignment with divine intelligence and is unstoppable. The world is yours to co-create. You are loved and you are all behind you. And we are all behind you. So blessings to you, Snow. I love this card. That's a neat message. Okay. Now, Casey. And I remember we had a really interesting reading, but I cannot remember what the reading was about. It's funny. Two cards stuck together again. Oh, I like that. Another double. Wow. Okay, these are amazing cards. Okay, right off the bat, coming from the near future, you've got abundance with the Ace of Swords behind that. So, my guides are saying, yes, you are in your truth. Positive. It's a great card, great combination. Abundance followed by the Ace of Swords. So, this is abundance that's coming towards you in truth, in positive things that you're doing to make that happen. You're working within your spiritual realm. You're moving forward. It's moving in a very positive, yes, action place. It's followed by the King of Pentacles. Also, good health, good prosperity. This is a king that is financially stable. He has abundance within his kingdom. He can take care of it. He's nurturing it. Wow, great combination. Followed by the Queen of Swords. Your truth, power, knowledge. So this direction you're doing it from your higher self, from your inner truth. You're moving strong in this energy, and it is leading you into great places. It sounds like you're having just a really great momentum energy going towards you. That is followed by two other powerful cards that came up. Some major arcana. And I love this combination because you've got the Emperor. That's you working in your highest realm, your highest power connection, connected to source, the divine. And you've got that world. You've got this completion card. You've got the world in your hands. You're manifesting this. Everything's going in a very, very, very positive direction. It is followed by the Five of Wands, which sometimes we call the infighting card, but this deck has a little bit different explanation for that Five of Wands. It's a cautionary card, if I'm remembering right. I'm going to pull the definition up because I remember reading this just yesterday, and it was interesting the way she depicts this Five of Wands. It says, pursue your goals with enthusiasm and determination, and never settle for less than you desire. You face some contemplation along the way, but don't let that detour you from going after what you want. Instead, use it to push yourself harder and strive for the best you can be. So that's the meaning that she's got behind this Five of Wands. And I knew this worked better than that infighting, that contemplation um, card. So yes, everything you seek out is going to be just pure determination, and don't let obstacles get in your way. You will overcome those obstacles. The underlying cards of this reading, you've got a slow moving Knight of Pentacles. This is a slow, steady moving Knight. Just go step by step by step, because it's going to push you into quick action on what's coming up next. Followed by the High Priestess. Look at all these power cards you're getting in your major arcana. You've got the Ace of Swords, which is, it's not a major arcana, but it's a power card. It's a yes card. It's that knowledge card. It's that are the swords, that knowledge, the strength, that truth. Then you've got the World. You've got the Emperor. Now you've got the High Priestess. That's your higher consciousness, that higher self, that guided, that knowing, that spiritual side of you that's leading you in the right direction. Followed by the Moon. The hidden secrets, that shadow work that you probably have been working through for quite some time to overcome obstacles in your way, to move you forward, to propel you forward. And it's reminding you, be temperate in this journey. Look at all this major arcana. It's just like a blast of them saying, hey, you're on the right track. Be temperate, be patient, nurture yourself along the way. Don't be in a rush to get from point A to point B. Take the time to do it. Take care of yourself, your health. Take care of those around you that you love. And take care of what you're imagining and bringing forth and bringing towards you in this world, because it is nothing but success on this reading. You are just in a major path of success, abundance, fulfillment. It's coming to fruition to you. So these are absolutely fantastic cards. We all wish we got wonderful power readings like this, saying, hey, wake up, you're on track. And we are behind you. Spirit is behind you in this path, clearly. So, wow, crazy cards. I am going to pull a message from Spirit. Wow, this one just like singing. Pull me, pull me, pull me. With love, it says, dear you, sometimes you just feel like no one understands you. You're not heard, or even that you don't count. This, my dear, is a terrible illusion. Although your feelings tell you that abandonment is real. Well, we who love you know better. You are never alone, and even when rejection happens, you're ultimately being protected. So better things can replace that. Replace what ultimately is, that wouldn't have worked in the first place. I'm sorry, I'm dyslexic, kind of lost my line. Everyone on this side of the veil is watching over you, rooting for your ultimate success. Life loves you. We love you. And you are a unique spark of the divine and always connected to the light and the source. You are always in our care. Trust and keep faith. Absolute keep faith. Love you always and forever. So, beautiful cards. Beautiful cards. Don't they just resonate? I love that. So, Cassie, connect with me. And we'll talk. And our final person, and I also have Teresa, which I didn't get clicked. I know she's in the room. Teresa, are you still in the room? Please give me a thumbs up in the chat so I can see you. I'm trying to move a screen on a non-touch screen computer. me try to. It's under Kathy Stafford. Oops. I can't even type my own name. Kathy Stafford. In Facebook. Yeah, it's not under Kathlene. It's under Kathy Stafford. And I'm getting an error when I text. KATHYSTAFFORD. I have a short red haircut, short like this. Short red haircut. I'm wearing a deep grape purple, like this color t-shirt. And that will be me. There'll be another icon that comes up with that name that'll be a gold box with like 777, something like that. Looks like a slot machine or something. That's not me. Well, it is. It's an old account that's closed that I don't answer. But okay, I'm gonna read for JR, and then I will throw cards for Teresa, who is greeter. She may or may not be in the room. I know she monitors multiple channels at one time, but she does come back and grabs her reading. So I will read for her also before I leave the room. So JR, how are you doing today? My guys are telling me you're having a good week. You're having a good week. I'm feeling like there's joy and happiness around you. I don't know if you've got something going on, something festive coming up, an event coming up or something. Whatever it is, it's going to bring happiness to you. Just feeling the energy flow. Maybe you're just looking forward to the holidays, the 4th of July holidays, some celebration coming up in the near future. I don't know, there's something celebratory around you, some joy coming towards you. So let's see what the cards have to say. Slide these cards out here. It's weird. These cards have they're not slick, and they're like I don't know, they have an interesting texture to them, but it makes them, they don't slide well. It's funny when I'm like putting my hands over the cards almost light up. It's really weird. Like, pick me. Oh, we got a jumper. Fell in my lap. Ooh, 3 jumpers. Well, let's see what these mean. You feel like somebody's been stabbing you in the back, I'm thinking. But now you're resting and contemplating on it. They were trying to suppress you. That suppression card came up. And I hear it's somebody that's trying to tell you what to do, to suppress you, tell you wrong direction. So let's see how that unfolds in this reading. I'm going to start at the bottom because I like the bottom card of this deck. This is you standing in your own power, taking charge, fighting off those that are not serving you, rising above it all. You've been given options and opportunities. You're making very clear decisions. You're contemplating your decision. You're analyzing the situation before you just act. You're not taking this devil's advice, doing puppet master work, letting somebody make decisions for you. You're making those decisions for yourself and keep doing that. Because I got the Four of Cups, and I love this deck with the Four of Cups because these are two people that are graduating from an institute that's behind them. They're celebrating. They have made their foundation. That's you taking your education, your knowledge, and bringing it forward in a good foundation. So trust in the knowledge that you have. You're not crying over spilt milk. You've got two cups there, and you are taking charge of this. You are contemplating what's going on. And yeah, three are down. Look behind you. You got two up. Your cup's more than half full. Just because there's three down doesn't mean there's more liquid in those two cups behind you than that was on that spilled on the ground. This is that King of Cup energy. You're in control of your emotion. You're a nurturer. You have strong emotional um, energy that you rule your atmosphere, your house, your home, yourself, your environment with. You know how to make proper decisions for yourself. This is also abundance. It's the king that holds a cup of abundance, not only emotionally, but abundance in the sense that the water brings us life. Life brings us energy. It brings us streak. It's the fluid force that we live in. That's followed by the Wheel of Fortune. You are on the right path, followed by the Victory card. So it's moving forward. It's moving good. So this is telling me that you're moving out of this energy. You're not listening to this. You're taking and you're not going to be holding on to this energy. You're taking charge of yourself. You're moving forward in the correct destiny. And you've got this. You are letting go of the burdens. You're not going to carry that load. You're not going to let anybody put that load on you. It is not yours to carry. Give it back to those that created those burdens. Don't take on the burdens of others. Only worry about how you move forward, because you move forward swiftly, quickly, and you take that fire energy with you and you get things done. You know how to take control, because look at all these wands. You are fire energy. You are the queen of wands. You stand your strength. You have your staff. You have your knowledge. This is a bright knowledgeable queen. She knows how to take care of herself. She uses her knowledge and her strength to take care of her house, her home, her surroundings. And you know how to provide for yourself. You know how to provide for others with this beautiful sunflower that keeps on standing out for me. That sunflower is like the sun shining on you. It's nurturing, it's healthy, it's beautiful. And there you take your throne in your strength and power. You have the Three of Wands. See, more wands. It's nothing but wands. Wands around you. You're waiting for your ships to come in. Girl, they're coming in. Trust me, they are coming in, and they will be serving you. Forget this heartache. This is what lied in the past. This is what was behind that Devil card. Let that heartache go. It's not serving you. It serves no purpose other than having taught you a good lesson that you will not repeat again. So beautiful cards. Like I said, all the underlying cards in the reading are telling you you are on your destiny, your victory, your strength, your knowledge, your power. I mean, you're standing above it all. That devil and this heartbreak, let them go. They're not serving you. So blessing to you, JR. I think, and that's probably why I kept on hearing joy surrounding you. Joy is coming to you. So yes, you've got joy all around you. Let's see what a postcard from Spirit has, and I'm really curious. Someone's just told to pull a surrender card for you. Gonna make me dig for this card. Surrender. Surrender to the fear of intimacy. Beautiful. Don't fear intimacy. Surrender to the fear of intimacy. You are ready to let love in, compassionately identify, and begin to release any patterns that stopped you from opening your heart. I love that. So, whatever you fear in relationships, stop using that as a roadblock to get in your way and be open to allowing somebody to love you again. Beautiful. Yes, don't live in your past, live in your future. Let's see what the postcard from Spirit says. The theme is you are loved. See a theme going on here. Dearest you, even though life seems now to be moving full stream ahead, it's a time to rest. Allow ideas to flow through you and take root in your heart before they reach your mind. Honor this process by becoming empty and allowing your inspiration and the magic of dreaming. You might feel lazy and unproductive, but we know better. Just as sleep is a way to recharge before renewal, so are you in time of dreaming. In this powerful process, process of co-creation, your soul merges with your spirit in profound ways, so you can receive your magic directly from source and play part in the symphony of life. You are being invited to bear witness to the great creation and tune of what others can't hear. Love it. We have so many dreams to share with you in your sacred and in the invisible. Don't worry, we will wake you when it's time to return with a new dream. No need to set the alarm clock. Loving you always. And I am a firm believer in meditating. One of the things I love to do is meditate in the early morning. I wake up at the crack of dawn. I'm a crazy. I lived on a ranch for years, and I'm a crazy. I wake up at 3:33 every morning, but then I usually crawl back in bed, go to sleep, and I'm usually out of bed by about 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. That's my habit. If I make it past 5 o'clock, I've slept in. Any time past that is a sleep in. It's a time for rest, although I've been sleeping a lot because I've been doing a lot of healing physically from everything my body's been through this last couple years. But I'm more awake than I was. My vitamin levels are coming up, and my energy levels are definitely coming up. And I'm ready to take on more. One of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to start opening up for a few readings a week. I don't want to be overwhelmed with, spending 8 hours a day reading, but working with people and scheduling time. I still have busy schedules with doctor's appointments, so I don't want to book out like months in advance like some people do. But I really do enjoy reading one-on-one with people and getting to know people when I'm reading for them. I just do a flat rate for my readings, which we can discuss. I work with people and do that, and I don't put a time limit on it because I have a hard time saying, okay, I'm going to do a 30-minute reading and then getting, I don't read that way. I read openly, and so if it takes an hour, it takes an hour. If it takes 30 minutes, which I've never had a reading that short, and it takes 30 minutes. And I'm all in, and the one-on-one readings are really fun. I always ask people to connect with loved ones, ask anybody that you're wanting when we're reading to come forward if they can. I always try to do a meditation beforehand. If you meditate, I always ask you to do a meditation, invite them in. By you inviting them in, you're also allowing my guides and me permission to connect with your loved ones. So, and that allows an open channel so that I can channel your loved ones in with the messages and any cards that we read, whatever type of reading we're doing. So anyways, if you are interested in that, do reach out to me, and we will try to work around my my doctor's schedule, my husband's schedule, and set a time for reading so we can do that. I need to get back on to my Zoom and get that set back up so I can do Zoom readings. What the Zoom allows me to do is to set an appointment in the Zoom, send you a link, and then I will open that up so that you can actually record it on your computer system, so you have a copy of the reading for a file, so you can go back and rewatch it afterwards. Because you don't always pick. It's like watching a TV show. First time you watch it, you may miss half of it. You're rewatching, you find all the little details that you missed because you were trying to concentrate so much on the reading that you miss some of the fine details. So it's always fun to go back and replay them. I always say replay them in private by yourself first before you start sharing them out there, just in case something is said within the reading that you may not want to share. So anyways, just to let you know, I'm going to throw some cards really quick for Teresa, although she's not in the room right now that I'm aware of. I think she popped in and out. Don't you love those postcards, Jared? I absolutely love them. Let me throw you a surrender card, too. Somebody said, pull a surrender card. I love these surrender cards. Surrender to spirit. Yeah, meditate. Anyways, once you've done everything you can to achieve your goals, turn the situation over to the divine. Let spirit work its magic for you. Oh, I love that. Look, it's a theme card for me. There's my guided light. I love the light filtering through. I even got it coming through my windows behind me. I always love that sun ray thing. That's not planned. It's just the glare at the time of day it is. That's literally true east. So when I get up in the morning, I go out. I make myself a cup of coffee. Unfortunately, I still smoke. I have cut back way a lot. I'm trying to quit. I need to get one of those. Midas Touch is always selling them. Can't think of what they're called right off the bat. I need to get one of those so I quit smoking cigarettes. It's a fidget toy too. I'm an ADHD, so give me something to do with my hands. It's always fun. But I need to finish trying to quit smoking. I get down to about a quarter of a pack, and I can't seem to get past that point of just walking away from. My husband also smokes, so that doesn't help. But so I have my coffee. I smoke a cigarette, and the sun starts to rise. And as the sun rises, that's when I start meditating. The neighborhood hasn't woke up yet. The traffic of the kids going to school haven't started yet. It's 4:30, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning someplace there when the sun's rising. I'm facing the Sierra Nevada mountains that I can't see them anymore because they built apartments at the end of my block. So I get to see the rest of the Sierra Nevada, blocking the Sierra Nevada mountains and the sun rising above them. But I love that time of morning when it's just everything's at peace. That hustle and bustle hasn't started. It's a great time because you're waking up. So your mind isn't like running like when you're falling asleep, running 1,000 miles an hour, thinking about everything you've done in the day and what you need to do tomorrow and all that. You've had time to rest. Your mind's rested. So because you come out of asleep, I don't try to get up and think, oh, today I need to do this, that. I'll do that a little later. I'm just wanting to relax, enjoy that quiet, that peace. The birds just starting to wake up. Even the birds aren't awake yet, moving around. As the sun rises, the birds wake up, and that's why I enjoy that beautiful morning peace, that crisp air that we have in the morning. It's a great time for me to meditate. I know I've worked with people and mentored people, and I always say, if you have a time and a place, that is, for me, the best time to connect. I meditate throughout the day off and on. I do standing prayers. I do meditations. When I'm doing things, I'll go into a state of meditation. I was doing that when I was driving home. Actually, ran a red light today. I never run red lights. It scared me because there was a car approaching. And luckily, he was paying attention to me and saw that I didn't see the light change. And I went through the red light, and then I beat myself up the rest of the way home. I can't believe we ran a red light. Could have got killed, And my own mother, I think my mother was yelling at me in my ear. Anyways, yeah, that happens. And anyhow, it's a great time of the day to meditate. It's a time before your mind starts spinning 1,000 miles an hour and you're analyzing everything moving forward. It's a time if you want to see your spirit guides, ask them to step forward and show you. show themselves to you. What I didn't realize when I was asking my spirit guides to do that, when I closed my eyes and meditated, I'd see this big spectrum of yellow yellow light. And I was talking to a reader who mentored me, by the way, one day, and I said, I've tried to meet my spirit guide, but you know, and she says, they say you see him every time you meditate. I said, all I see when I meditate is this big spectrum of like starred out beautiful yellow light. And they said, yeah, that's your guide. And I went, oh yeah, your guide is light energy. Then he showed me an image of him later, um, but of his earthly image, because my guide is a Indian, a spirit, what do they call him? A shaman from like 5,000 years ago from the Hopi tribe. And he's a Native American and he was a shaman. And then he showed me his image of what he looked like in body. Absolutely amazing. And, but what I was seeing was his light energy. And I just didn't connect it. My guide was light energy, because they're part of the higher realm. The higher realm is energy. So, anyways, that's how I connected with my guide. And it took me another medium to help me realize I was connecting with my guides all the time. I'd hear them, but I actually wanted to be able to see them, and that's what I was seeing. And as other guides that I work with came forward, they're different spectrum colors of light. They all have different representation. Uh, I've got fortunate enough to see Raphael and Michael and Gabriel. And Uriel's the only one I haven't really connected with her spirit energy with completely. I hear her voice now, but the three archangels, Raphael is who I work under. He's the guy of spirit. Michael I work with, because several people I work with work under Michael, and Gabriel is also one of the archangel of wisdom. So those are the three I communicate with mostly. Those are I call all of them on when I'm crossing people over and things like that. So I have a talking relationship with my archangels. I have a talking relationship with my guides. It takes time. It takes practice. I meditate. And over time, I've developed a very open communication. I can talk with them interactively now, where before it was more symbolization, little flashes of message, little songs, little this, little that. And now it's an interactive. I can act them, I get an answer. Or sometimes they'll tell me, it's not yours to know. It's not ours to tell you. They do, there are limits. Sometimes I'm told, no, you can't. We're not telling you. You don't need to know that. Yeah, or if I'm reading for somebody, they don't need to know that. It's not yours to share at this time. So that does happen. So, anyways, I'm gonna throw some cards for Teresa, greeter, and I hope she comes back in and catches it. She's probably pretty aware that I usually get her at tail end, so it's easy to find. She can always go to the end of the video. I see celebration for her. Lovely. Oh, things are going great for Teresa. If you guys see her in her chat room, let her know. Hey, go back, Kathy. Put a reading at the end of the video if you see her. Underlying reading is the Eight of Cups. She has walked away from something recently in her recent past, but she's being led by the stars. She knows what she wants. She's being guided by the stars. It's that North Star, that guided light, that always keeps her on her journey. That journey of truth, knowledge, power, with the Ace of Wands. So that's beautiful. Right now, she's in celebratory mode. She's coming out of celebration. I'm hearing this is with family, with her daughters. Just good things happening along the way with family and celebration. So something's going on within the family that's good. And she gets that Three of Cups, that celebration, that beautiful energy, that joy. Coming forward, that is followed by the Nine of Pentacles, things financial stability, um, her garden's in full bloom. She's in a good, stable position in this period of time. She is working in that Empress position in the center of the reading. This is telling me she is connected with her higher power. She's open to all new possibilities coming her way, and she creates those. She's a creator of possibilities. She is living in that higher self, and she follows that self energy. I know she is quite a spiritual person. I know she's quite an intuitive person. I believe she is even a medium, even if she doesn't tap completely into that energy. I know she has those abilities. She is the Queen of Cups. She has hidden secrets in her cup, but she is in the water. She has that energy that is guiding her emotionally. She's a strong, nurturing queen. She takes care of herself. She takes care of her vitamin. She goes with the flow as things present themselves in life. She knows how to take advantage of that. And I get that deep in the night. This is more of a cautionary, taking back what is yours. Um, she knows how to hold on to what belongs to her. And to beware of people trying to manipulate her or cheat her or um, do her wrong. She's taking control of this, and she's holding on and taking what belongs to her back, and she's taking it good. But be cautioned that other people might try to be taking advantage of you, Teresa. But I think you're very keen on those big red flags, watching out for your own back. So blessings to you, Teresa. I hope you get this reading and hear it on the replay. I want to thank everybody for joining me today. It has been wonderful reading for you all. Casey, do reach out to me. If it all else fails and you can't find me on Facebook, I will go ahead and email me at Kathy's Guided Light Tarot 333 at gmail.com. Flip me a quick email. I'll send you the link to my messenger, which I'll have to look up and remember how to do, but I can stumble through it and get you that link and connect with you. And that way we can get together and talk and do private reading that you had asked me if I would do for you. And we'll get that taken care of. I wish everybody to have a beautiful and wonderful day and enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And blessings to you. Thank you for anybody that has sent. I don't have my PayPal or anything up, so I can't see if they've come, anything has come in. But if you have donated, you can donate through my PayPal at rstaff989 via my PayPal. The link is in the description. Or you can donate to my GoFundMe. That money goes completely 100% to my medical. If you want to help Dino, who's not in the room today, but he's also got a wish list for to help rebuild teaching supplies up. He is a teacher, an underpaid, overworked teacher. We don't pay our teachers enough, so hopefully that will get better resolution with time coming in, new administration moving forward, or our current administration moving forward. Remember to vote, register to vote, get out there if you help somebody get to a polling place to vote, or make sure that they get their vote to a drop box or to the post office if you trust dropping in the post office. I'm not real faithful about mailing my vote in. I'm in California. We have actually designated drop box places that the voter cards slip right into. It's very contained. They're very controlled. They're on camera. Never had any problems. Weirdos don't show up chanting or threatening you with guns or anything. So it's very safe in California to do. And we're a mail-in ballot state anyway. So it works great for us. And anyways, remember, elections are coming up. Don't overkill yourself on overwatching the news. Quit listening to those talking heads. They'll drive you crazy. I personally don't listen to the news anymore. I watch Midas Touch. I watch the congressional hearings. I listen to the Supreme Court arguments. I'm a little bit of a math nut, and I've worked in law for 30 years as a paralegal. So I'm sort of a legal geek, and I do a lot of research. So I enjoy doing that. But don't overwhelm yourself. Don't worry. I'm hearing guilty verdicts for Trump. I don't see him coming out. I think we will have. I'm hearing 2.5 days. We'll have a verdict after they go. They will come out a couple times. It may go as long as 3, but we will have a verdict by the end of the week for sure. It will go public. It will also be followed, if not simultaneously, pretty darn close to back. Trump's going to get hit with a double whammy. He's going to get hit with a guilty verdict on these charges that he's being heard for. On this. I'm not going to say it's a hush money case because it's not. It's not a sex case. It's a check case. It's a financial fraud case, a fraudulent book case. And he was, in my opinion, and I studied accounting for years too, was my very first major in college before I changed majors. It's not a bookkeeping error. He asked Cohen for invoices. The invoices were made. He signed the check knowing what they were for, paid the bonuses, paid the taxes, etc. It's all in the documents. And when the bookkeeper processed them, whoever they were, didn't have to ask questions. What do you want me to file this under? Any bookkeeper says, got an invoice from an attorney? It's a legal fee. That's what they filed it under. It's not a mistake. It's what they were directed to do with those accounts. He can blame everybody he wants to. Trump is a micromanager and he is the driver of his own destiny. And it's time he finally has to face some of his destiny instead of throwing a tantrum and getting away with it like he always has. So trust in the system. I'm sorry he will not be punished as much as we would like to see him. I do not see him going to jail, but I do see him eventually going into a medical facility. That's my prediction. It might not be right off the bat. I think it'll be a house arrest that converts into a medical facility institutional position. He is losing it, and as his world unravels, it's going to fall apart, and he is losing it more and more and more. He's having problems making even public statements now. It's clear he's having difficulty functioning. I also don't see him actually going up against Biden in a debate. I don't think he can handle it, to tell you the truth. And especially as they start cutting his mic and he can't walk around hawking people and being a bully during the process. I don't see him actually going through with that debate. Although I would love to see Biden get up and answer all the questions, even if Trump doesn't show up, because I think it would do him some good. They already got the forum. If he's not going to debate, at least he can go up and be asked and answer the questions that would have been presented in the debate. I think it would be great. My opinion. Don't know that they will do it, but it's my opinion. Anyways, don't get overwhelmed by that. I will probably start doing some political readings now and then because I am a real politic buff. And yes, I do follow it. I also will be doing some recorded programming on mediumship and different aspects of mediumship. I'm in the process planning of that and see those coming in the next few weeks as I get my act together better and find the time to get those recorded. And I'll be working on that. Catch us again Saturday evening, probably around 7ish. Dean and I will be back on for our coffee chat and readings. And it was actually, I had a lot of fun. I hope people didn't mind. Give us some feedback on it. We did a lot of chatting before we actually did readings, but it was fun. I sort of like to do those open chats and topic discussions about whatever's going on in the world or that is on our minds. So it's fun to do. And it gets a little breaks up the little chats between readings and in addition to readings. So anyways, everybody have a beautiful day, and I will see you next Saturday and also next Sunday, and start watching for notifications coming up as I start actually getting time to actually record some pre-recorded programs. So those will be coming up soon as I'm working through that process. I love you all. Thank you for doing donations in advance if I haven't seen them come through, and I will catch you on the other end. Have a beautiful weekend.